You have a cough that just won't go away. You feel bloated literally every single day. You're so tired that even sleeping doesn't fix it. And we all do the same thing. We ignore it. We say it's just stress or we're getting older. We have stuff to do. Who has time to worry about every little thing, right? But what if you're wrong? What if your body is trying to warn you about something crazy serious? Some of the deadliest cancers are found way too late because their first warnings are almost impossible to notice. They whisper. Today, we're exposing these silent diseases. I'm going to show you the secret signs to look for and the number one thing you can do if you think your body is trying to warn you. Okay, so check this out. We're going to talk about a woman, we'll call her Jane, and her story is based on thousands of real people. This could literally be anyone. So Jane is in her 50s, super healthy, but then things start feeling weird. It starts with bloating. She thinks it's the bread she's eating, maybe gluten. So she cuts out dairy, she tries probiotics, she does everything, but the bloating doesn't go away. It's just this constant annoying pressure. Then she gets hit with this insane fatigue. I'm not talking about long day at work, tired. I'm talking about a level of exhaustion so deep a full night's sleep does nothing. She starts cancelling on her friends. She can't even focus at work. And then it gets weirder. She sits down to eat, super hungry, but after like 2 bites, she feels completely stuffed, like she just ate a giant Thanksgiving dinner. And on top of that, her bathroom habits get all messed up, mostly constipation, which is brand new for her. So she finally goes to the doctor. She tells him everything, the bloating, the fatigue, getting full super fast. And the doctor, who's in a huge hurry, is just like, oh, that's probably just IBS, inflammatory bowel disease, or menopause. He tells her to eat more fiber and stress less. That's it. Jane leaves feeling relieved, but also ignored. She's never had IBS, and this feels different, more relentless. But she has a busy life. She trusts her doctor. So she tries the fiber, she does the yoga, and guess what? It didn't get better. Jane's story is the perfect example of how one of the sneakiest cancers in the world takes over, ovarian cancer. They call it the silent killer, but it's not silent. It's just insanely subtle. The symptoms are there, but they're so vague. Listen to this crazy stat. Only about 20% of ovarian cancers are found at an early, more treatable stage. The signs are exactly what Jane had. Persistent bloating that won't go away, pain in your pelvic or stomach area, trouble eating or feeling full fast, and needing to pee more often or more urgently. Other signs can be fatigue, back pain, and constipation. The key word is persistent. This isn't something that happens for a day or two. We're talking about something new that happens often, like more than 12 times a month, and just won't quit. This cancer is so deadly because it's a master of disguise. The ovaries are deep inside your body, so a tumor can grow for a while without causing any specific loud alarms. By the time the signs are so bad you can't ignore them, like a swollen belly from fluid building up, the cancer has often spread. And while some people have a higher risk, like a family history of ovarian or breast cancer, this can happen to literally anyone. The tragedy is that so many women, just like Jane, ignore their own bodies or get dismissed by doctors, blaming it all on digestion or just getting older. Okay, as crazy as ovarian cancer is, there's another one that's even harder to find: pancreatic cancer. It has one of the lowest survival rates, with a 5-year survival rate of just 13%. That is an insane number. It's almost always found too late because the pancreas is buried so deep in your body, a doctor can't even feel it in a normal exam. And just like before, the early signs are ridiculously vague. It could be a dull pain in your upper stomach or middle back that seems to come and go, maybe feeling a little better if you lean forward. Other clues can be indigestion, gas, nausea, and just not feeling hungry. But here is one of the biggest red flags, and you have to listen to this: losing a ton of weight without even trying. Not just a few pounds. I'm talking about a huge noticeable drop. That happens because the cancer is literally eating your body's energy. As the tumor gets bigger, it can press on other organs. If it blocks a bile duct, it can cause jaundice. That's when your skin and eyes turn yellow. This usually comes with dark urine, light-colored or greasy poop, and super itchy skin. For a lot of people, seeing their skin turn yellow is the first sign they can't ignore, but by then the cancer is often already in late stages. And get this, suddenly getting a diabetes diagnosis out of nowhere can also be a shocking early warning sign. If you are watching this video and you are not yet a subscriber to our channel, click the subscribe button right now and notification bell so you will be notified of new videos like this. And back to our topic, these cancers don't just hide in your abdomen. Look at lung cancer. You hear lung cancer and you immediately think smoking, but that's a dangerous myth. A growing number of non-smokers are getting lung cancer from things like secondhand smoke, radon gas, air pollution, and even just bad genetics. The number one symptom is a cough that will not stop, or a cough you've had forever that suddenly changes. It's so easy to just say, oh, it's allergies or a cold. No. Other signs can be chest pain that gets worse when you breathe deep, being short of breath, a hoarse voice, and getting infections like bronchitis or pneumonia over and over. If you ever cough up blood, even a tiny amount, you need to go to the doctor immediately. And just like the other hidden cancers, losing weight without trying and insane fatigue are common. And then there's kidney cancer, another one that is super sneaky. Your kidneys are deep in your body, so a tumor can grow to be massive without you feeling a thing. In fact, a ton of kidney cancers are found by accident when doctors are scanning for something else entirely. When the symptoms finally hit, they're super subtle. The classic signs are blood in your pee, a lump in your side, and pain in your flank. But it's rare to have all three at once. Sometimes there's so little blood in your pee, you can't even see it. And just like the other cancers, you'll see the same vague signs. Being tired all the time, losing weight for no reason, and a constant low-grade fever you can't explain. Okay, let's go back to Jane. Months have gone by. The fiber did nothing. The bloating is so bad, she can only wear pants with elastic waistbands. The fatigue is destroying her life. That little voice in her head that something was wrong, it's not a whisper anymore. It is screaming. She's already been ignored by a doctor once, and going back to get told it's just stress again sounds awful. This is the moment. This is the challenge so many people face. Do you doubt yourself or do you fight for yourself? This time, Jane does something completely different. She creates a symptom journal. I'm talking every single detail. When the bloating started, how bad the fatigue is, every weird change. She becomes a detective gathering evidence. She gets a second opinion. She walks into that new doctor's office, and instead of saying, I feel weird, she lays out the facts. For 4 months, I have had bloating every day. I get full after a few bites. I am so tired I can't work. These symptoms are new. They are constant, and they're getting worse. I am concerned about ovarian cancer, and I want you to test me. She didn't ask. She told him. She was calm, firm, and she was not backing down. She was demanding to be taken seriously. And guess what? The doctor actually listened. He saw her log, he saw she wasn't messing around, and he ordered an ultrasound. The ultrasound finds a mass on her ovary. It's cancer. Stage 3. The news is absolutely devastating, and the fight ahead is going to be insane. But because she finally pushed, because she listened to her gut and became her own champion, she has a diagnosis, she has a plan, she has a chance. I'm not telling you this to make you terrified of every little cough. I'm telling you this to give you power. These deadly cancers win when you stay silent. They count on you to ignore the signs. Your own voice is the most powerful weapon you have in this fight. You know your body better than anyone on this planet. You know what's normal for you. If a symptom is new, if it's persistent, and if it just doesn't make sense, do not ignore it. A cough that lasts for weeks is not normal. Daily bloating that goes on for weeks is not normal. Losing a lot of weight without trying is a massive red flag. So keep a symptom diary. Be specific. Be persistent. If your doctor blows you off, find another doctor. Ask them, could it be anything else? What tests can we run to be 100% sure it's not something serious? You are the #1 advocate for your body. Listening to it isn't an overreaction. It is the most important thing you can possibly do. So please share this video. Send it to your mum, your sister, your friends, everyone. I know this is a tough topic, but talking about it literally saves lives, because the only way to fight a silent enemy is to be loud.